Hello and welcome to CCFN 88. I am Gek, and this is Server 3 Round 2 this time. We're once again playing Fool's Road AAS version 2, and Round 1 was amazing. What a close match. What a back and forth. Finally decided by the militia side, and my goodness, that was crazy. They won by 140 tickets, something like that. And we'll have to see how it plays out this time. Like, honestly, the first round, Russians rushed Fortress and Militia rushed Village. And, I mean, the Russian Fortress attack there was it was the one that went the best because the attack on Village just got crushed. And right now, just looking at it, it looks like the Russians are out of the gates first here. The Russian side now, we're the ones who won first round, and so yeah, won by OpFor, SigTac, FLV, and BGK, and it was a pretty close victory. I mean, it wasn't huge. Ooh, wow, and already a ticket lost. Yeah, suicide here. It's not the way to go. Obviously, some kind of bug. Subtle crash. Sorry for the delay. That's fine. There we go. And right now, right now it's looking very, very strong for the Russians. They are coming up here, though. I do see BGK wants to do this kind of attack yet again with the Logi and the fobs and everything on Fortress. So they're not giving that up. And right now, Fire Team passing Sigma Tactical here by a hair. Oh, actually, they're pushing out a little earlier, and that's going to give, I think, Sigma Tacticals... Oh, wow. Peanut there already gunning. Vitamin just pushes out. Oh, he's got the... yeah. Now it's Private Peanut. He's taking fire. This is not good. They do have FLV on the south side here, though, coming up with another BTR. It is Snape. One-manning that one. He's going to hold the road on the south side. Yeah. Putting a lot of fire down. Private Peanut still alive in that BTR. Now there's sort of double BTR thing going on here. And Sigma Tactical as well as Fremenlegionverband pushing up here. And, yeah, I don't believe this rush is going to go very well. Let's quickly have a look at... Oh, wait, never mind. There's a whole bunch of boys. It's TOG. As well as White Fox, but never mind that. That's TOG. I think they're just playing around. And I know they have a pretty decent cooperation here with White Fox as well. Let's quickly have a look at what's going on over here. All over by Fortress. And, oh, there's Russians all over the place there. And no FOB, though. I believe they took a Logi, but I could be wrong. I must have been wrong. Exalted Emu is so close to that rally point. Oh, they did. They did take a Logi. The Logi's dead, though, so no rally point for that reason, and that reason alone. And how's it looking? I believe FireStorm has taken some casualties, but right now it's only Jack of the Deer, East Poppy Farm Reaper, and Strelok on flag. But then again, it's only FireStorm's Pure 251 and Lemonbeard alive here. And the rally's gone. So right now, this can only really go one way. BGK have already lost this just because they have no supply line. And it's East Poppy Farm Reaper is... Okay, so they're going to now make a supply line. I see Jack at the Deer rushing towards East Poppy Farm Reaper, and he's going off, sort of off the beaten path to drop that thing. And they do have only one guy, Lemonbeard, now on flag. And Dad Mom Cat is there as well. Man, one of my favorite names to say. And Hertz is here as well. Exalted Emu. Snipson and Exalted Emu here going one-on-one. And I I believe Exalted has the upper hand here. He is looking the correct way. Snipson is not. What the... So Russians now capturing village. And that's going to secure village for them, but still no securing fortress here. However, we did see the same result last time. Snipson once again bleeding here, but not dead. Exalted Emu changing positions ever so slightly, but now BGK back in shape here on this flag. And I mean, the longer they hold this, the worse it is for militia. Dad Mom Cat gets Strelok, gets killed by Hades. Lemonbeard is here and Pure 251, but that's about it. And there's no, oh, there is a rally. It's over here, but they're not coming in force. They need assist, and I need to make a squad caster. Bam. I was wondering, it was so quiet. And yeah, Jacket the Deer, as well as King Hustle and East Poppy Farm Reaper, Hades, and Wes is holding this quite nicely right now. No doubt about it. And yeah, Hilltop, they just need to push off. They need to push off ever so slightly. And I see Russians already heading for Hilltop. And it is uncap for the... oh my goodness, this is bad news bears here. And I mean, if I were the... I would just leave everything behind and just destroy Hilltop as hard as I could, because right now they're just wasting time here. They do not... I don't think they know quite how well they're doing on the Russian side here. Oh, Snape there going down. What a beautiful, beautiful rocket there. I believe that was Citrix. And that's a decent... yeah, that was Citrix. That's a decent shot. Look at that. You can't... like, you have to miss the tree.
Just got wiped out fortress. We'll try to get it back. Copy that.
Yeah. So they just got wiped on fortress, which means it is gonna be a very, very slow take back. And squad 1, OpFor already in position to attack here. And Killer Elite taking fire. What is that vehicle? That's a Logi. So, I mean, they do have defenses here. And the Russians do have that 30 mil. Where is it? It is right here.
Right, what's the plan, guys?
So Leering 0 on Ammo Hill. And there's just no way these guys are going to...
we're pushing the fortress now. There's no point being a village.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's one.
And they're asking how Fortress is doing, but they are just completely wiped. No rally, no nothing. It's only pure 251 left here versus a full contingent of BGK, and there's just no way he can do anything there. Leering 0 now putting fire down on Hilltop with that 30, and that 30 penetrates these buildings end to end pretty much. And now Mobius is close, but wow, look at this. How'd this happen? This is Dusty King, the destroyer of hopes from last round. Now, once again, with an optic rifle, kills Mobius there. He's just rotating on a pivot, looking around. Can't see anyone, but I'm sure he has a bunch of kills already. Let's see, Dusty King. Well, 1 and 3, so he's got 4, but he just decimated. So yeah, if Dusty King and the rest of Squad Hungry can keep holding here the way they've been doing, that's going to give FireStorm the opportunity to once again come back at this. However, Lord Potato must have heard this, what is it? This MTLB that's just been flipped. Oh my goodness, that's terrible news. And they're already taking fire. Oh my goodness.
It's a 30 mil BTR at the Ammo Hill.
So yeah, and the fact that they're already being engaged is basically dooming this attack already. I don't know how that flipped, but that's extremely unfortunate. Here comes fire team as well, pushing in with, oh, this is a scout car and a technical, and TOG's coming in behind them here. They realize it is now go time, it is crunch time, and they absolutely definitely need to be somewhere else. And look at this OpFor now coming in with Sigma Tactical, assisted by Leering Zero. Panda going up there now. Panda must be an LAT, and if he can destroy this thing, that's going to be huge. Obviously, MTLBs only take 2 shots, and no. Oh, wait, never mind. He is a scout, isn't he? So they only take 1 IED, I believe.
There's enemies to this north side of...
But I'm not sure, and Leering Zero is all alone up here. And there's just no way in hell. He's actually pulling out. That's pure luck. I doubt he saw that coming. But that's just pure luck, him pulling out there. And Squad Hungary have a job to do here. Quite a job to do, holding off against 2 squads. Squad Hungary has been playing extremely well in this matchup. And look at this, yeah, FireStorm being held off all the way back here. However, Fire Team are going to be pushing in and TOG flanking around. But look at this nice spread here by BGK. They've got Snipes in over there on the west side. And they've got a solid contingent in the center, but also like Creepy Killer over there and Lord Potato all the way on the north side. There's nothing coming in here that they don't see. However, they've only really got 3 guys on flag right now. So if Fire Team managed to get 4 people on flag, they're going to be capping this. There they go. So they should be capping right about now. Yeah, they are. And you do see BGK reacting here by pushing in on flag. However, now 2 guys dead, and these 4, so 1, 2, 3, no, still capping, and this should be capped any second, to be honest. And Fire Team has loads more people that can push in on this flag, but it's 419 to 497 now, still for the militia side. Obviously, they do start with those extra 50 tickets, but they have gained another 50. Unsure exactly how, but they've pretty much, well, not 50, but it's more like 30. And Hilltop, obviously, Russians here are, wow, and they've just crushed Squad Hungary here. They couldn't withstand the pressure of all those squads coming at them. Panda's still looking for that 30 mil, or did he kill it? Because it is gone. No, it's way south. It went back to base. All right, so Fortress now captured for the militia side, and they are spawning back in here.
We are not able to hold the hilltop.
Yeah, and they cannot hold Hilltop. There's just no chance in hell. So this is going to be a huge advantage for the Russians if they manage to capture Hilltop. Hilltop is a pain in the butt to retake, and now everyone and their mother are spawning right here. And where is that hab? Is it in the tunnels? It's in the tunnels, which is a very, very secure place to have that hab. But it is quite a bitch to fight out of. If they realize your hab is down there, it is not very difficult to hold this and the other sort of stairway. And you can even hold here. I've seen guys sitting right here. And this is a pretty decent position.
They've got an enemy radio south of Hilltop Mark.
Pure 251 is ready for it, and
they are also captured.
Let's have a quick look. Massive contingent of militia coming in here. Now, obviously, they could theoretically hold this. If they manage, that would be absolutely amazing. Captain Crunch goes down. SSY nearly dead. Vitamin U235. Again, I think that's a really funny name for very subtle reasons. I like you, man. Russian ground forces captured Hilltop. That is big. That is huge stuff. But Panda has found the FOB, and Panda is the the exact class you don't want finding your FOB,
The
right?
radio on Hilltop is damaged by an IED.
And yeah, it's just gone. There's no way they're saving that, and that's going to take the Hab. There goes the Hab. Obviously, Panda is a dead man. But that was beautiful, beautiful find by him. And there's no way he's surviving this. Mobius. No, Ghost going the other way. Well, there's a small chance he's surviving this. Nope. Never mind. And yeah, with the Russians capturing this but losing their FOB, I mean, then this is actually just a detriment, right? This is just a bad thing, the fact that they captured this. Now, I'm not saying, well, the reason I'm saying it's just a bad thing that they captured it, because they captured it from being total neutral, right? Uncaptured. So that means that the militia side didn't really lose tickets because of the Russians capturing this. However, the Russians will lose tickets because of the militia capturing it back. So they took it and then lost it all. And I don't see any good way of them turning this around. However, they are attacking Fortress. Well, they were attacking Fortress, but look at this. Just a trail of dead. Yeah, there's no chance in hell, I believe. You do see a lot of Russians coming out of their main base right now. And, oh, militia already heading for... and you do see Squad 3, Fremenlegionverband now, also very close to village. But, my goodness gracious me, Fire Team and FireStorm taking out the rally point as well. If they can find this FOB, that's going to be huge stuff. Militia now neutralizing. If they find this FOB and this Hab, that is going to be the clincher right now. And it's just completely up to the Russian side to spawn back here. Obviously, the Russians won last round, but they could lose everything right here, and it's 435 to 363. I believe they must have lost the kill. No, it's dead even. How they must have lost tons of material then, the Russians. I don't see how else this can be done, and they need to spawn in a huge wave right here. Just everyone needs to spawn here, but I believe they spawned main just to get all them vehicles, and I don't see any way for them to retake this. It's one squad versus two here on Hilltop, and there's even forces on Fortress still, although they need to think about moving. And now 2 rally points up for FireStorm and Fire Team. Musi is on the Hab. This is over. No, Musi decides to dig it instead of well, now it's all about, does someone spawn here or not, and how fast, because they need to be on this right about now.
Enemy half village. Marker is correct. We're digging it now. Okay, Chubby.
Yeah, there we go. My goodness, this has been a bit back and forth as well, but now looking like it's going to be completely dominated by the militia. Because this is crushing right here. This is about as bad as it gets. Militia now capturing Hilltop. They are now should be neutralizing, but they're not. Why aren't they neutralizing? There they go. There they go, neutralized. So I guess it was these two guys, but I mean, they might be dropping back. I believe Jojo is the squad leader for Fremenlegionverband, and I think he's, yeah, going to do that and then head back in. And if he can do that quick enough, he could prevent this cap. Or at the very least freeze it. Oh, that was super close. Dropped a little early. No damage on that scout car. And I believe the cap should be frozen now. I don't think there's come any more people, but now Doomlord, I believe, spotting that FOB as well. And this is, yeah, this is crushing. Like 150 ticket difference, actually 140 right now in favor of the militia side. Like they're already on par with where Militia were when they won last round. So this is looking like it's going to be a lot more decisive in terms of victories here. And just looking at the map, if we zoom all the way out, you will see that the Russians tried getting Fortress back, and that's just way out of time. And then they're still attacking Hilltop, and that's not ideal either right now. Right now, it is a total collapse of defense for the Russians. They need to fall back. They need to make sure they don't lose mines at this point. And I do see BGK pushing in. I see Sigma Tactical as well, but they're not going to be in time right now. At best, they might hope for a double neutral, but there's just no way. They've got to be so fast to get this double neutral. They have to just run through these guys like water and
enemy radio
and get that down. FOB immediately. It's just, yeah, now the radio goes down. It's 285 to 444 in favor of Militia. And yeah, that's even worse. We're talking 160 tickets. And yeah, here we are. Militia pushing out of Fortress. They left a couple guys on foot. That's yeah, but they only had the Logi there, I assume. So, and Jacket the Deer and BGK still pushing in. It's still sort of two clans fighting for this. I guess it's just sporadic guys fighting to the death right now because they definitely shouldn't be spawning in anyone else. There's just no way on God's green earth that this is going to go their way. Russians still have control of this. That's just because they can't.
There's a BTR right around.
They're not spawning in enough people. And no, yeah, but they are definitely holding it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and they
6,
took out
7.
Rally, so they're on the west side of the street.
Yeah. Ooh, and now a BTR here for the Russians. They could potentially, at the very least, pause this. But if this gets neutralized, it is going to be extremely difficult for the Russians to turn this around. And they're all coming in like a funnel on this west side as well. That's very, very... Oh, and this 30. Nice 30. Nice 30 mil there on the south side of the river. And now these guys are getting pushed back more and more. Fire team, I believe, are all alone. Just because they're the only squad with a rally point. Ooh, what a beautiful LAT wave there. And this thing, obviously, it can take more. You need to run away with that, Lord. But you got to be quick. And I think that was a good idea, going into that ditch, into that little forested area. Dat Gamer now up against Hassihern. But right now, I believe this cap has been paused, yes, by the Russians. And that is, my goodness, that's got to be by a hair.
We've nearly got the cap.
Yeah, by a hair. We've nearly got the cap. And here comes TOG pushing the FOB and building a hab. That's a very defensive fob. They could have been more aggressive with that, in my opinion, but it's still nice. And an FOB they do absolutely need. FireStorm now coming in as well. And the Russians, well, I was wrong. I have to admit, the Russians absolutely correct in pushing this flag. The fact that they managed to stop that cap on Village is huge. And they're now all over Hilltop. And we could see another turnaround on this map. And be still my heart. My goodness gracious me, this has been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just back and forth, like both rounds. This is possibly the most well-balanced teams I have ever encountered. Popsy Pumpa now pushing up here. Oh, killed Sneaker and Captain Clutch.
I got a Logi in the area.
Flaren, though, on the top side here. Now just watching the stairs. Saying no more of this. And there goes an MCLB for the Russians. Yeah, Russian MTL. No, that's the militia.
Hilltop's getting, sorry, village has got like 2 enemy vehicles on it at the moment. I'm a bit busy.
Yeah, and yeah, Hilltop is going kind of towards the Russians, but not really. I mean, it's kind of holding, but it's precarious as shit. And look over here. It's just red all over. Russians in complete control of village right now. Yeah, Russian ground forces defended village, but they're still down on tickets right now. It's 385 to 245. They cannot afford to lose any more vehicles. And what is that? That is 140 ticket. Yeah, so they're back to 140, aren't they? Yeah. Back to 140 ticket lead. They basically militia in this sort of back and forth. They've now lost another 20 tickets. I don't think they lost an FOB. This has just been in the sort of FLV and Sigma Tactical sort of push here to crush the forces defending here on village. And oh, Lord Potato there realizing he needs to peace out, but wow, no chance of that at all. And we are back to 222, is it? It's 220 to 377. So now a 157 ticket difference. You cannot lose those vehicles. You got to be super careful, and that is an extremely precarious route. What the hell happened there? Oh yeah, they're taking out this SPG-9 now. That's pretty well hidden though. Like you're not gonna spot that until it's kind of too late. There it goes down, but it's pretty decently hidden behind that bush when you come driving up here, and suddenly you get a rocket to the face. You don't realize till it's too late. And let's quickly, yeah. So this is securely Russian, very securely Russian, and they do have 151 ticket. Well, they have a 151 ticket deficit right now. Squad Hungary once again secured Hilltop with the help of a few FireStorm members, it looks like, and even Horsefish right here. Dad, Mom, Cat, obviously. Got to say that name. So, yeah, they've managed to secure this. They've pushed them back. The FOB pretty much in the same position here. Panda's going to love that if he's still in the area. And, oh my goodness, they did flip the Logi.
Enemy BTR's down.
And they've taken out another BTR. Oh my goodness! And look at these mines on the road, man. You cannot go here, basically. Let's quickly have a look. Are these all mines? Yep, that's a mine right there. So that's one. And let's find the second one. I just passed it, so that's not a mine. Is it? And this is the kind of road where you kind of have to drive on the goddamn road. Because, like, going in here is not only is it precarious in terms of vehicle flippage, but it is extremely slow. And
Firing.
Let's see. Where are you at? You should be right here. I mean, this must be an IED of some kind. I don't know. What am I doing? Yeah, and I'm assuming this is a mine because it's on the road. Yeah, that's a mine.
Just check.
So, yeah. I don't know why I was looking so hard for that. Kind of got distracted. And TOG trying to push around on the north side here. Panda's there, goes down. Now it's 4-Leaf and Laifu left. But they struggling. What can I say? They are struggling ever so slightly. FLV have held them off, nearly killed their entire team and taking very, very few casualties themselves. Seb Khalifa now actually made it inside through BGK's lines here. And we are seeing sort of a slow advance, but look at this, like, fire team. A lot of people just dead on the hills here. Super Spartan taking shots, long range. And yeah, the Russians are holding this like crazy. Oh, 4-leaf getting killed there with Subtle, who he revived. Subtle now has like 100-second respawn timer for dying twice so quickly. And yeah, so Russians are holding that pretty well. Let's have a quick look at Hilltop. Here's your Horsefish actually pushing out. I believe he is going to help his team. However, bad timing. I think it's only really Squad Hungary here. So that's one crew holding versus now 2 attacking. It's Sigma Tactical with OpFor. Obviously, they do have the, I would say in this sense, it is a huge advantage. The fact that they have the FOB, or the HAB, sorry, underground. Well, both of them are underground. The fact that the HAB is underground is a huge advantage for them here. Oh my goodness. That was a nice little rocket there, nearly killing 3, seriously injuring 3. Let's call it that. Gets roadkill, and here is Dusty King just in a position to take out all 3. The sneaker though, put shots back.
Can't hold too much.
Copy that.
Yeah, so now there's going to be sort of a new wave spawning in here. Flaren actually covering a little bit on the inside, but yeah, I don't know. So obviously it's not going to be very, very difficult for the militia side to keep hold of this. Oh, and Dusty King again in a beautiful position. But like I said, it's not going to be very difficult for militia to spawn in more people here. They are circulating a huge amount of people, constantly dying and spawning back in. And now this flag is capping. Squad Hungary really needs to call for help now. Now it's all about communication. Because, yeah, with the kind of circulation they have, obviously, like Chainsaw can spawn up there. FireStorm's got a huge south flank here, and they, I believe, do see the FOB there. And they definitely see Sahara Camper in the Logi, and if that doesn't tip them off, nothing will. Yeah, they're just lying here in a group, I believe, huddling together for warmth. No, they want to drop the FOB, possibly. Likely, at least. Either that, or they don't want West to spot them. I guess that's it. They don't want West to spot them. Dat Gamer kills West, and now they're going to be on the way. But Jojo and Sahara Camper, are they going to remove this FOB? Why are they here? I guess they're just defending it. They're looking around. Yeah, they are defending it. And they're even building, I believe, barbed wire around it right now. But Russians are still holding. It's a little bit more precarious than it used to be, but they are holding. And I have heard no distress signals from Squad Hungary. And the Russians look like they're all over this. And yeah, they definitely are. They've squeezed them out quite nicely. And they just need to start screaming for help. Because this is definitely going to be neutralized soon, and once that's neutral, it is a whole different ballgame. Oh wow! And it's unspawnable. Why is it unspawnable? What has happened to this HAB? What is going on? I don't know what's happened or why it's unspawnable. It might be proximity. I guess it is proximity. This FOB has just been dug down enough. Yeah, Russia's now neutralizing Hilltop, and that's got to be warning them that this is crisis situation right now. You need to dig that FO. No. Is it the house? No, it's not. And you can't. Yeah, see, you've got to go back out now. It's the FOB that's the problem. The FOB is going down. I don't know exactly why. It could be just Flaren being close to it for so long. Yeah, and now they're starting to, yeah, I guess the FOB went back up. However, this being neutral is super bad news here for Squad Hungary. And the fact that and OpFor, look at OpFor. I believe they're down in the tunnels. And now that FOB once again unspawnable. And now it's just on the line constantly here. And that's just got to be proximity. Yeah, Captain Crunch just lying on top here is just bringing that FOB down by proximity. Yep. So they need to be careful. And they need support. And you can sort of tell that the Russians are still capturing this just because they're not attacking. They realize we don't need to attack. It's Squad Hungary's game right now. They need to push us out, or it's all over. And but I mean,
okay, guys, what's the plan? We're not capping village and Hilltop's gone. Well, it's been neutralized. Sorry.
Yeah, you need to just spawn in there en masse. My goodness. And ooh, look at this fire team now taking out the FOB. That's gonna be the linchpin right here. If they could take out that FOB quick. And they are absolutely doing that. That should be unspawnable right now. And yeah, taking that out quick is gonna demolish this defense. However, it's already a neutralized Hilltop, and I believe it's still capping. They need to, militia need to turn this around right now. They need to really just, oh my goodness. I wish I could tell them. I wish I could, and they are. TOG spawns in. TOG spawns in, gives them that extra bit of manpower to once again even this out.
Back, now we are capping back.
Yeah, they're capping back, exactly. And this is, oh, and here you see FLV coming back in with OpFor, BGK, huge wave. And these guys need to retake control of this area. TOG coming in from the north now as well. They just need to retake control of this before these guys just walk on in. And there's no way you're stopping that. There's just no way. And what happened down here? It's not neutral yet, is it? Come on, let's go. No, it's not. And militia is there, and they've taken out the spawn point. But right now, I believe they're just going for it. They're putting all their chips in one little bucket. They're basically saying, okay, we are going to capture Hilltop before you neutralize Village. That's how it's going to be, because... And they need to hurry. They just need to be on flag. That's all they need to do. Because if they put everything they have on flag, there's just no way militia can do anything about it. Simply because they've got people on. Yeah. So right now it's just a matter of how fast can you run, and they're on 116 tickets though. So I mean, Russians need to do something. It's going to be close. Oh, they neutralized Village. Yeah, this is bad news for the Russians. They're going to have to clear this out, but it's... Yeah. My goodness. This game is just so... Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful round. And the previous round as well. Absolutely gobsmack amazing. And right now it is militia holding Village, neutralizing that. However, Russians are neutralizing Hilltop, so it's basically a 50-50, but the Russians have lost a lot of material, FOBs, and vehicles, and that's what makes them now be 200 tickets behind. They can close that gap ever so slightly by taking out this FOB. However, if militia manage to take it out themselves, it's 312. And now it should be unspawn. Yeah, it's unspawnable yet again. And that's just because these guys up top here, I believe the proximate, yeah, and he's going to remove it himself. Try and save them those tickets. But right now, he's got to be super... No, he's digging it up. He's digging it up. Yeah, well, I guess I can agree with that just because militia desperately need to have this. They need to dig that back up. They need to fight their way out, but that is a fight. Man, I don't even... Oh, I'd hate to have to do that. I'd absolutely hate to have to do that. Because it's such a... Wow, look at this. Slaughter. It is just such a terribly bloody fight. And so super duper hard just to get out of these tunnels. And get out of these stairs. I love cake play. Actually gets a kill. But look at this. Mobius. And SSV, yeah, it just kills anything that goes into it. And obviously you're going to get grenades in here, but not where you need them, you know? It is so difficult to get out here. What are you going to do? Just fill the tunnels with infantry? It's not going to work out for you. And, yeah, so we're looking at a double neutral situation. However, militia are up by 200 tickets. Theoretically, they should be fine with a 1-for-1 trade. And now it's all about, are they going to... What they could do right now is, for example, they could simply hold down there. Don't try to push up. Just hold their own sort of holes and then get like fire team or something to push up over there and drop an FOB for them on the outside. I see TOG are spawning on their own rally and trying to sort of free themselves from the outside. That's the only way you can do this. Like trying to squeeze out from the inside here is just going to be damn near impossible. Otis getting killed there. Strelov. Oh, gets taken out, but BGK on the flank here. East Poppy Farm Reaper, King Hustle, and Lord Potato gonna come up on the flank here, and that's devastating. Lord Potato giving shots to Subtle Rod now. Subtle starts bandaging, but he is not doing well. And, yeah. Dies. Oh my goodness. East Poppy Farm Reaper, they're so aggressive. Just puts the gun in his mouth and fires. Yep. So, I think they've given up trying to push out from the inside. And Hassahern is heading right for this rally point. I think he's heading actually right for this building. Nope. No. He's heading straight for the rally. I guess maybe he wants to... He is the LAT, so maybe he wants to get closer to main and shoot at any kind of vehicle coming in here. And right now, it's just Squad Hungary holding this FOB in the basement, and I think that's exactly what you got to do. What's going on down here? Well, here, I guess it is Sigma Tactical on the south side, I assume, dropping an FOB. No. Can you capture village? Just no. They can't. I don't even know what
progress on Hilltop.
I don't even know what to like. Can you?
I can't even get close at the moment. I'm getting some scout cars, and they're going to give us an assist. We'll see how it goes.
Double neutral need village. No. Double neutral. You need Hilltop. What the fuck? I don't even. These guys are. Yeah. Never mind. I believe they are tired right now. They must be, because it is the opposite of what these guys are saying. Yeah, and now they're being corrected. But there you go. Not easy playing 2 hours straight. And militia forces neutralizing Hilltop encampment, I believe. How the hell? What? How? How are they neutralizing? Oh, they've killed a whole bunch of guys. It's basically only FLV here. Oh my goodness! If they manage to capture this, it's all over. Yeah, that's. I'm calling it right now. If militia managed to capture Hilltop, back. Oh yeah, and now. Oh my goodness, that only made it worse. Basically, what happened is this stuff down here. They decided, okay, we need to push in. We need to actually squeeze them out right now. And Dusty King just fucking annihilated him. He gets killed though.
Captain Hilltop, I understand, Scotty. Is that correct?
Yes, it is kind of correct, but it is, no, it's close. It is close. Ooh, Laifu. Going in with the scout car, and that thing's gonna blow. Laifu there, ejected from the driver's seat. Never to return. It was just a scout car. But I mean, you can't throw resources away like that. I don't know if they're capping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well,
Okay, still in and around village then.
it is very, very
Yeah,
close.
we've got enemies on village now.
Oh, and here come the reinforcements. They realize we just need people on cap. But the fact that they've pushed out and claimed the northern building for the militia side, it gives them infinitely more possibilities. And the radio at Hilltop, yeah, it is going down. And that is, again, the proximity, right? Just the fact that they're standing on top of it. And the fact that they're even close, that's going to bring it down. You need people over there to start digging that thing. Yeah, it is snipe. And sonar. Just being close to that thing. What's the kill death looking like? It's actually in favor of militia a little bit. We never saw that last round. Now Falxer is there. Squad 4 fall back to village. ASAP is what they're saying. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Russians are on village now. So the Russians now, once again, managing to get into village. And this is turning around yet again.
Yeah, we're coming back.
And Sigma Tactical
way are they
pushing in
hitting
on the south side now. Could manage to capture. It's all about the timing right now. Doomlord has been taken out. Nightvox is on flag. But Lemonbeard, Kern, Mullen, and a whole bunch of other boys. Oh my goodness, but look at this. This is what happened. They got fought out. Man, I wish I was here to see this. Look at this. It must have been a grenade or something, man. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of bodies right there. And if the Russians manage to capture this, it's going to give them a much bigger chance to even this out. And that's exactly what the Russians need to do right now. They need to even this out so that they're going for the match win. You know, the round win, not as important, and I think a lot more difficult. But the match win right now, because they are at about 185 ticket deficit. And they only won by 146-ish, something like that. I'm not going to bother checking right now. And yeah, if they manage to even this out, if they manage to capture, that is a big step forward. Now Moose, Kern, and Nightvox are in here. Russian ground forces captured village. This is huge. Let's quickly zoom over to Hilltop and see how that's doing. The FOB is once again up and running, but I believe, they've lost the northern building yet again. Militia there, and it is TOG and Squad Hungary now spawning down here. And TOG trying to push up, but man, FLV are all over these stairs. Yeah, you're not getting up there.
Losing Hilltop again.
Yeah, now they're going to lose Hilltop. And if the Russians manage to capture Hilltop, like, this is, god damn it, this is so close. It is now a 170, well, now 170 ticket lead, exactly. And that is, oh my goodness, that rocket. That was an amazing rocket right there. That cleared up the stairs. I'm sorry, I should have been here. But that was pretty much an insane rocket clearing up the stairs there. I'm surprised the rocket even activated. This has got to be less than 10 meters. It might have shot it at the roof or something. And that's going to give them... Citrix clearing him out, killing Daniel. And right now, they just need to push up. They need to hold this. This is their bridgehead. This is the other side of the river right here. You cannot allow them to re-secure these stairs. Russian forces now neutralizing. Now it's all about, can the Russians capture this? And if they can, oh, but on the other side, look at this slaughter right here. My God, the bodies, the humanity. Grenades going out. Nothing comes of it though, but wow, dead even on kills, pretty much. But 64 to 237 tickets. But this could change if the Russians capture this. That it is going to be extremely difficult for the militia side to hold around to win the sorry, not hold around, but win the match. I mean, they could still win the round despite of it. But winning the match would be a lot more difficult. It is all up to militia now just to hold this flag. And honestly, I'd sacrifice everything. If they knew what I knew, they would obviously just all be on Hilltop right now. They wouldn't even bother with Village. Oh, they are close to neutralizing again, though, but I don't think... Or they're close to actually making the cap sort of change. You see them coming in from the south and the north. But it is a big, big risk. It is a huge risk because if this captures, then it is going to be very difficult to win this as militia. And again, these rounds, man, back and forth. It's just crazy. And the Russians are just pushing in and pushing in.
Okay, we still have to take back village.
Alright, so they're starting to take back village now. And they've almost captured Hilltop. Yes, I think this is the nail in the... Yeah. Now we're talking 74 to 194. 120 ticket lead now for the militia side. And they need to win by more than that. And right now they're losing. I'm not saying they're losing the round, but they could be.
Enemy fob markers accurate.
Oh, but now they're on the FOB. This could turn around yet again, man. This fob sniping has been the doom. Yeah, and this FOB is just gone. Subtle Rod's going to get in there. It's extremely small chance here for them to sort of take this back. And they're just going to swamp this FOB. You do see Sahara Camper pushing back now, but the fact that they're losing this FOB with 69 tickets left as well is extremely bad. Are they pushing the militia FOB here, though? That's the question. Are they close to it? Oh, they're close to just taking it down by proximity. Hades is on top of it almost. So it's going to be fob for fob. And right now, militia should be perfectly fine trading ticket for ticket. Sorry, not militia. Russians, obviously, they don't know that. But they should be completely fine trading ticket for ticket. And Cyrox as well try to come in here and taking down a bunch of them. Only 4-leaf, Horsefish, and Citrix left. And Cyrox still alive. However... we do have a couple guys digging this FOB right here. And Cyrox, if he could throw that grenade, man.
They're all dying up there, man.
They're all dying up there, man. Dig faster. Click. Yeah, there you go. So now 48 to 151, and this is going to be...
Yeah, moving back.
My goodness, this is going to be extremely close. 145 to 48, and I don't believe there's... Oh, there is. There are Russians heading for... So it's Sigma Tactical here in the BTR heading for flag, obviously. They need 3 people to... Oh... Oh, and they're trying to flip it back over now. And it's a good, nice. That's a good flip. It's a good flip. Obviously, intentionally flipping enemy vehicles is a no-go, or griefing your own team by flipping your own vehicles is also a no-go. But doing something like that is absolutely fine. Just in case people are wondering, if your own vehicle flips over or does weird stuff, you can absolutely try and flip it back. That is fine. Yeah, but now Squad Hungary is here in force, and they are going to stop this sort of attack right here. And, well, we're sort of, I don't know what we're looking at here, but I don't believe militia are capable of winning anymore. When we're talking about the match right now, I don't believe militia are capable of winning. They're going to be bleeding tickets as long as the Russians hold this. Obviously, I believe the Russians are still going to lose the round, just because you cannot, like, with 43 tickets left, you cannot turn around a 100 ticket deficit. You can do a lot to it, but you can't turn it around entirely. And this is going to be sort of a yeah, it's going to be a sub 100 ticket win for the militia side. Wow, 125. They're dropping quickly. And I just wanted to check on where is that guy? He's on this team, so nope. Where the hell is he? All right, so FireStorm. There we go. Squad Hungary. Yeah, he's not doing as well this time. He's got 19 downs, though, but wow, yeah, so he's got 10 kills that he didn't get any kill for, basically. That's got to be kind of bitter. But it looks like Squad Hungary's holding all right. Sigma Tactical pushing in. Baloo. Actually, in the tunnels. Yeah, Baloo's in the tunnels. Popsy Pumpa in a vehicle. And yeah, I don't think anything specific is going to come of this sort of push here on Fortress. I just don't think they've got the manpower or the time. But look at this, 43 tickets and 108. So militia side have lost like 20, 30 tickets already, and the Russians have lost what, like 2.
Squad 2, you got resistance on Fortress.
Now FireStorm and Fire Team are pushing in here from the east side.
Ammo Hill, and you got enemies also between you and Hilltop.
And this is they're already meeting like Mobius, but there's two Russian rallies over here. Taking them out absolutely cannot be bad.
Do you need assistance, sir?
No, we have fun now.
Copy.
And FireStorm pushing in from the north side.
Yeah, fob down there.
96 to 40, so like
Oh no, they're shooting at us.
nearly 40 tickets lost for militia side, and like 7 tickets lost for the Russians. Obviously, do the Russians have any active vehicles out here? They do. They do, and that could be their bane right now if they lose, for example, this BTR right here. If this goes down, that's a pretty big nail in the coffin right there. Squad Hungary's holding, but man, what a close little match. Even killing this Logi right here is desirable at this point. It is like obviously destroying a Logi usually a good thing, but now better than ever. Oh, FireStorm getting pushed out. BGK extremely aggressive here in their defense. Just pushing towards them. Oh, Jacket the Deer, sorry. Just gonna take out this rally. There you go. You're wiped. And well, let's see. Fire Team trying to push in over here. 38 to 83 now, man. It's 70 tickets. Not 70. It's about 60 tickets that have been lost now to maybe 10 for the Russians here. This ticket bleed is devastating for the militia side. It could be a round loss for them. The way this is going, I mean, my goodness gracious. It's crazy. Let's look at the revives. It's 98 to 70. I mean, that's something, but it's not that much. It could be that most of those revives are coming out now for the Russians. And yeah, 98 to 70. Could be that most of those revives are happening right around now. I mean, 33 to 61. Yeah, this ticket bleed, man. It's destroying the militia side. They've lost more than half their tickets right now. And there's been like a 15 ticket loss for the Russians. You can absolutely, you cannot lose flags in this game. You cannot lose flags on this map. Militia defending fortress, but man, they're just not gonna. Wow, look at this carnage. And now Russians went from 100 ticket deficit to a what is it now? It's 3 plus 23 ticket deficit. So that's pretty crazy. They've gained, or they've cut down about 70 tickets of difference here in 6-7 minutes, something like that. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. And militia no closer to getting this flag, and they're just still over there. And this is gonna be this is gonna be a militia loss. I did not expect this, man. It just seems like the Russians are just not losing tickets. Oh, there goes even more. Now a 3 ticket deficit with this vehicle going down. 3 ticket deficit. And how could you turn this around? I don't know. You could destroy both of those. Like, well, you're not going to turn it around, but you could not lose the round, I guess. Sigma Tactical, Wes, only guy alive. Otis coming in to clear him out. Nope, can't see him. Oh, grenade going there. Hardsense throwing a grenade back. Hardsense goes down. Oh, and so does Wes. It is the grenade double suicide there. Help, help, Fortress, help, help. And nah. I feel like Fortress is good. Oh, wow, and Chainsaw. Chainsaw finding this now. This is huge. This is huge. And game. Yeah, 7 to 20 tickets. My goodness. It's because they destroyed this Logi first. They had him by surprise. Oh, was that a scarecrow? No, it was a BTR.
Back up for Fortress then?
No.
No. All right, so that's 7 to 18 tickets right now.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
5 to 18. But my Jesus H Christ, man. It was looking, my freaking God.
80 tickets.
Whew, what
Oh, that's
a crazy
Close.
ass round. Fucking G. And congratulations to OpFor, Sigma Tactical, Fremenlegionverband, and Big Gucci Killas for winning this. And TOG, or those other guys, Squad Hungary, Fire Team, and FireStorm. My freaking God, thank you so much. What a beautiful game to watch. And yeah, join us next week for more CCFN. I've been Gek. This has been Server 3 Round 2. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.